And today we will be seeing the Neotropical Realm. First, we have to understand what are the regions which are coming under the Neotropical Realm. Neotropical region or Neotropical Realm basically consists of South America. The South American region is what we call by the Neotropical region. In this map, if you are looking at this map, you can see the different regions of the world or different realms of the world. You can see this is the Neotropical region, and this is the Nearctic region. Then this is the Palearctic region, and here you can find the Ethiopian region, otherwise known by the name Afrotropical region. Then we have Oriental region, and we have also Australian region. And today in this class we are discussing about the Neotropical region. So if you look at the map, you can see that Neotropical region consists of the entire South America. In addition to South America, it also consists of the land which is connecting South America and the North America. That is the Central America. Then this is the Central America, which consists of several countries. In addition to that, there are a large number of islands here. These islands are known by the name mostly Caribbean islands. So these are the regions which are included in the Neotropical region. So if you look at the description, you can see that this region includes South America and Central America. And what is Central America? Central America basically means the region between that is connecting the North America and South America. The strip of land that is connecting or the is known by the name Central America. And that Central America is now consists of several smaller countries like Honduras, etc. Then the second region, that is the southern Mexican lowlands. If you look at the map, you can again see that up to the southern Mexican lowlands. So this part of is the Mexico. The southern region of the Mexico is mostly a low-lying region. That is why it is known as the southern Mexican lowlands. Then the next region which are included are Caribbean islands. Here you can see that these are the Caribbean islands. And this small projecting portion is known by the name Florida. Certain southern portion of the Florida, Florida is actually part of USA, and the southern region of the Florida is also included in the Neotropical region. So Neotropical region means even though it's most of the region or 95% of the region are occupied by South America, a small portions of the North American continent are also part of the Neotropical region. So the geographical limit of the Geotropical region are South America, Central America, and mostly the southern portion of the North America plus the Caribbean islands. So these are the various regions which are coming under the Neotropical region. Now next we have to see what are the physical features of the Neotropical region that we will come. Physically, it includes tropical terrestrial ecoregions of America. That is tropical. What do you mean by the term tropical? If you look at the map, this is the equator. This is the equator, the region between 0 degree and 23.5 degree latitude. Then the southern hemisphere, it is known as the Tropic of Capricorn. In the northern hemisphere, the 23 degree 5 degree latitude will be known by the Tropic of Cancer. So this region which is lying between 0 degree and 23.5 degree or between equator and the Tropic of Capricorn is known by the name tropical region. So that is the meaning of the word tropical region. So most of the Neotropical region are included in the tropical terrestrial region or tropical terrestrial ecological region. That is the meaning of the word ecoregions. And the entire South American temperate zone. And what are the regions which are included in the temperate zone? then we can see that we will come to that. What are the in the temperate zone? If you look at the temperate zone, this is the Tropic of Capricorn, and 66.5 degree latitude is known by the name Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, 66.5 degree latitude is known by the name Arctic Circle. So this region between this Tropic of Cancer and the Antarctic Circle, or to be more precise, 23.5 degrees south latitude and 66.5 degrees south latitude is known by the name temperate region. So here you can see the half of the South America is in the tropical region. The southern half of the South America are included in the temperate region. So here you can see that there are several countries, like Brazil is actually a tropical country. Part of Paraguay is in the tropical region. Bolivia is in the tropical region. Ecuador and Peru are also in the tropical region. But coming to the temperate regions of the South America, it is Chile, then Argentina, then Uruguay. These are the various regions which are included in the tropical region. If you look at the South America, most of the South America are coming under the tropical region, and the southern portion of the South America is coming under the temperate region. Now, next important feature of the South America is that the Neotropical Floristic Kingdom, that is just like the Zoological Realm, the plants are also divided into different kingdoms. There are different kingdom, the plant kingdom or floristic kingdoms are there, and in that the southern South America is placed in the Antarctic kingdom. The different plant kingdoms are Palearctic kingdom is there, then Neotropical kingdom is there, then Australian kingdom is there, and Antarctic kingdom is there, and around total 6 floristic kingdoms are there. But in the plant classification or in the floristic classification, the southern portion of the South America, that is this portion of the South America, is included in the Antarctic kingdom. Whereas in the zoogeographic classification, we are placing it in the this portion is also included in the Neotropical or South American realm. So that is a basic difference between botanical and zoological classifications. Now we will go to the remaining portion of the physical features. Now you can see that going to the physical features, the most of the South American region are included in the tropical climate. You may be remembering what are the important features of the tropical climate. In a tropical climate, generally we are experiencing a temperature about 20 degrees centigrade, and there will be frequent rainfall. Most of the at least 3 months or 4 months we will be getting a rainfall, and the temperature will be very high. And these are some of the important features, and the difference in season may not be as prominent or as clear as in the US. For example, if you go to a temperate region, there is a clear summer season and clear winter season and autumn region and also spring region. 4 seasons are very prominent, very clear cut. But that clear cut separation is not present in a tropical region. For example, in our region, we say we can only say there is a summer season. It is in the summer season we are experiencing the rain. So, for example, at the end of the May, when there is a high temperature, we are getting the monsoon rain. So, actually, our rainfall is happening during the summer season itself. But that is not the case in the case of a temperate zone. In a temperate zone, there will be clear-cut separation between different regions like autumn, spring, winter, and summer region. There is a clear separation or clear-cut variation between these different regions. Now, another peculiarity, the southern region, as I already told you, is extending into temperate zone. The large tract of rainforest in the Amazon region, that is an important feature of the. See here, this is the Amazon rainforest. That is in the neotropical region, a large portion of the Brazil is actually formed of rain. That is, yesterday I was reading a news site. In that news site, it was mentioned, they are mentioning that around 1.5 lakhs square kilometers of area are being affected by fire in Amazon region. 1.5 kilometer means the total area of Kerala is around 38 square kilometers. That is then means you can imagine an area several times at around 4 times, nearly 4 times larger than Kerala state. That much area is now affected by fire. Now recently, this Amazon rainforest region is a very important region, and in the case of South America. Here you can see this is the Amazon forest. This portion is see that the most of the the most see this is the Brazil. Almost the entire region of the Brazil is actually included in the Amazon region. That is, except a few portion here, most of the Brazil, large part of the Brazil are actually included in the Amazon rainforest region. Certain area of Peru and certain area of Bolivia are also. This is the Bolivia, and this is the Peru, and this is the Colombia, and there is also Venezuela are also containing Amazon rainforest. What is the significance of this Amazon rainforest? Today we are experiencing a lot of changes in the climate. I personally believe that one of the important reason for this climate change that is affecting us, because we are now experiencing intense rainfall and there is a lot of variation. This year we did not get much rain, but last year and before that we had a very heavy rainfall, and that led to flood, etc. And if you are looking going to the Canada, in Canada there is a high temperature. Is 1 month, around 1 month back, the temperature in in few regions of Canada was more than 45 degrees centigrade. So very high temperature. So, and in Europe, for example, if you take going to the Greece, in the case of Greece, there was a lot of fire. If you have the habit of seeing TV and reading newspaper, you may be remembering that in Greece there was a lot of fire. And all these events are actually due to the climate change. And one reason that is causing this climate change is the destruction of the forest. Now you can see that a large portion, this in this Amazon itself is a very large portion, and what the people they are doing is that they are destroying this forest for grazing and cultivation. So they don't want forest cover. They simply put fire to the forest and clear that area and use that area for grazing or for cattle rearing or for other kinds of agriculture. So the people there think that everywhere it is forest, but they don't understand that the forest, these kind of forests are only present in their country. So there is a problem everywhere. The local people may not be so much interested. Sometimes business people they only want profit, and they are also responsible for this large scale destruction of Amazon forest. So this Amazon forest is containing a lot of animals and plants, and most of them are endemic to Amazon region. And this when these forests are destroyed, these animals will be extinct from the world forever. So that is the importance of Amazon region. Amazon region is one of the highly biodiverse, highly rich region in terms of biodiversity. And destruction of Amazon region is not only affecting the biodiversity, but also the climate. Because if the rain that has to that is falling in Amazon region is not happening there, that rain will have to fall in some other part of the world. That is what is happening now. If this rain is not falling in Amazon, that rain water, because then the atmosphere is in a circulation, so that rainwater will be coming or precipitating in some other parts of the world, and that is the reason why Asia, in certain region of Asia, we are experiencing more rain, whereas some part of the Europe are experiencing a very high temperature. So that is the reason for this kind of climate change. Now we will go to the some other physical features of Amazon. Then the western part is characterized by long Andes mountain. This is the western portion. This is the Amazon region. This is the Andes mountain. This is a dark brown color region. It is a very long mountain chain, just like the Himalayan mountain chain. The western portion is actually bordered by a very lofty mountain range or a very tall mountain range, and that is known by the Andes mountain range. So Andes mountain region is present right from the north of South America up to the southern tip of the South America. And this is just like the Himalaya is blocking the flow of wind. These Andes mountains are also responsible for the flow of wind. And because of the presence of this certain region, this region is mostly one of the rain shadow region. Because of the flow of this region is mostly, and this in this part we can see one important desert called Atacama. This Atacama desert is one of the driest desert in the world. Now, if you go to the Chile, the most part of the Chile are very desert, and it is in this region. The driest regions of the world are present in this region because of the presence of this Andes mountain range. They are blocking the flow and passage of wind and making this region very dry. So that is another peculiarity of the of this neotropical region. The southern portion, the western portion is bordered by a very lofty mountain range known by the name Andes mountain range, and Andes mountain region is also creating a desert or sub-desert regions in the western portion of the South America. Then the fauna as well as flora are distinct from Nearctic because the long separation of the two continents. And because I think I have told you about the this land connection between South America and the North America several times. This land connection, I think, had disappeared. The last land connection came into existence around 10 million years back. Before 10 million years back, there was no land connection between South America as well as North America. That land connection was not there. That is, South America was a separate continent and North America was a separate continent. So the last land connection and came into existence around 10 million years back, and before that there was no connection. So, and before that also there was connection between South America and North America at several times in the past, and because of that, because of this reason, because the formation of Isthmus of Panama, the Isthmus of Panama that joined two continents 2 to 3 million years. I was telling about 10 million. It was wrong. It is actually 2 to 3 million years ago. There was a a connection between South America and North America was formed. And through that land connection, that is what we are today saying as a Central America, that there is a migration of animals from North America to South America as well as from South America to the North America. This mutual migration from south to north and north to south is known by the name Great American Interchange, or simply the Great American Migration. We also use the term Great American Interchange because animals from South America were moving to North America, and many animals from the North America are also moving to South America. And it's a and here, from the point of biogeographical from a biogeographical point of view, this was an important event in the history of the earth. So that is responsible for the existence of several species. For example, if you take the horse, the evolution of the horse actually took place in North America. It was from North America the horse has migrated to different regions of the world. From North America, from North America the horse came to South America. From this portion, it is also moved into the European region through this Bering Strait, and it also reached the entire Asia as well as the European region. So, like that, several animals had their origin in either North America or in South America, and they had a migration from north to south or to south to north. And that event was known by the name Great American Interchange. And that was an important event in the history and the geographical history of the world. Now here you can see the how dense the Amazon rainforest are. So that is an important feature of the Amazon rainforest. Amazon rainforest is highly dense region, and and also it also contains several thousands of rare animals as well as plants. Now, if this Amazon rainforests are becoming are lost to the world, for example, you take the case of this malaria medicine. We have malaria medicine because of the Amazon for the cinchona bark, the quinone which is obtained from the cinchona bark are actually extracted from the cinchona bark of a plant, a tree that is present in Amazon region. Nearly 40 to 45% of the all drugs today we are using are also produced from plants. So if the plant species are lost, that will be leading to the that will be also affecting our existence in several way, because today what we are seeing is, in spite of rapid advance in science and technology, we are still facing a big trouble before a small virus. We don't have a proper medicine. Even our vaccines are still not very effective against that virus. So we always need these kind of animals as well as play. It is from, because nature has its own mechanism of checking it. It's controlling something. So when that natural balance is lost, when we are interfering in the natural mechanism of controlling and the spread of a disease, that will be affecting human beings in the near future or the far future. So these are the importance of the Amazon rainforest. If Amazon rainforest is going to lose, that can affect our existence also later. Then many of the land, and this region is also containing many different type of tribal people. If you go to Bolivia and Peru region, most of them are tribal. Today in South America, this tribal people, there is a lot of conflict between modern people and the tribal people, and there is an intense political issue in most of the South American countries, because they want their land to be intact without any but the large number of business people are also involved, and these business people have their own interest, and they want to destroy the forest, and they want to use it for profit making businesses. So that is what is happening in Amazon. So neotropicals in the hot political concern, because there is a lot of arguments between development versus indigenous, and also ecological rights and ownership of natural resources. So all these are creating a lot of problems in Amazon region or in the tropical regions of the South America. So here you can see that, and if you go to the South American, if you go to the southern portion has a large number of grassland, and here these are the grasslands of South America. See, these are the for example is Argentina. It consists of larger than Argentina, then other countries in Argentina is there, then Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay. These are the three countries. Then southern portion of the Brazil. These are the three major countries where we can find large number of grasslands, and these grasslands of South America are known by the name savanna, because savanna, if you look at a savanna, it is like this. There will be a lot of a large stretch of grassland, and with some occasional trees like this. There will be only few trees. That is the nature of a grassland. So grasslands of South America are known as savanna, and they are also sometimes also known as pambas. Pambas, P-A-N-P-A-S, pambas. You might have heard about that. So this is basically savanna. The appearance of savanna is like that. But if you go to the European grassland, they are known by, or near North American grassland, they are known as steppes. A steppes of the steppes are more green and more wet. That is the difference between savanna are comparatively more drier grassland. In the case of North America, in the South America, we can find savanna, and if you go to the Africa, we can also see savanna. Then here you can see the physiography. See that this is the rainforest. This green colored portion is the rainforest. Then this one, this is the grassland. Grasslands are mostly present in Uruguay, Paraguay, then Argentina. These are the three main countries where grasslands are located. Then deciduous forest. This western portion of the South America is consisting of deciduous forest. Then Mediterranean climate is there, and certain regions, this region has a Mediterranean climate. Then here also we can find lot of savanna region. Then Alpine mountain, because this region is actually formed of Andes mountain. The the higher portion of the Andes mountain are showing the mountain climate, or the alpine climate, just like the climate that we are seeing in Himalayan region or in high ranges of Munnar region. We can find a completely different type of climate. So these are the different types of regions, ecological regions that we can find in the case of the South America. And here these are the deserts. I told you that this certain portion, that this portion is actually desert. It is because of the presence of this Andes mountain that is blowing wind, rainfall, or that is blowing the wind from passing through that. This region is actually very highly it's a desert region. Then there is also some desert region also in this region, in the Chile region. Chile region also we can find desert. And the deserts of South America are quite dry. They are one of the driest regions of the world. Then we have the sub-regions. I think about the sub-regions we will be taking in the next class. So today we will be stopping here. We have only taken the physical features of the geographical region. Okay, so with this I am stopping.